Hello my lovely ladies and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we are talking about feminine mystique. What is feminine mystique truly and how can you cultivate this feminine power? Ladies, I would say let's get straight into today's video. Feminine mystique will always be one of my favorite feminine traits to talk about because I genuinely think that I cultivate this one very, very well. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you how you can cultivate this energy of feminine mystique, and it's actually easier than you think. But before we go into how you can cultivate this energy for yourself, I want to start explaining what feminine mystique is. So let's start with that. Women with feminine mystique often reveal parts of themselves subtly, inviting curiosity rather than overwhelming others with too much information or overt behavior. They balance confidence with humility, vulnerability with strength, and warmth with restraint. Feminine mystique is not about being secretive, but rather about being selective in what is shared. And this is exactly the thing that keeps other people wanting more. Another way that I would explain this is that a woman that has feminine mystique, we know of that woman, but we don't know about this woman. Meaning that we know that she exists, we know that she lives her life, but we don't know the details of her life. We don't know what she had for breakfast. We don't know the first or last name of her partner because she is a woman that keeps those details private. And I think in today's day and age, that is something beautiful that more women want to focus on. So let's get into the ways that you can cultivate feminine mystique. The first thing you want to do is to embrace subtlety and restraint. You want to speak thoughtfully, share selectively, and leave space for curiosity in your interactions. This creates intrigue and invites others to want to know more about you. Stop oversharing. Stop saying more than people need to know. If you are someone that's constantly oversharing, you want to ask yourself, why are you doing this? Why do you feel this need to start telling people what's going on in your life without them even asking you about it? It's okay to share certain things with people. It's okay to overshare with certain people, but let this be people in your life that you trust. Let this be people that are close to you. There's no need for you to tell your colleagues about what's going on in your relationship or what's going on in your family situation. Know who you are sharing certain things with, because not everybody needs to know everything that's happening in your private life. Keep that in mind. And I think this is one of the biggest ones. If you are able to share less and stop oversharing, you are halfway there. You're able to embrace that feminine mystique. It doesn't mean that you are going to be secretive, right? That's definitely not what I want you to do. And I still want you to have nice conversations with people. But know that not everybody needs to know everything about you. It's just not necessary. You share that with your best friends. You share it with your diary. You share it with your therapist. You share it with your mom. You share it with your partner. But you don't share everything with just random people. You want to stop doing that if your intention is to cultivate more feminine mystique. The second one is to develop emotional intelligence. Being in tune with your emotions and the emotions of other people is essential. Feminine mystique involves showing compassion and understanding while maintaining emotional boundaries, making you approachable yet mysterious. So understanding how you feel and being in control of your emotions is also very important if you want to have this feminine mystique. If you are not in control of your emotions, and by the way, controlling your emotions and feeling your emotions is actually one of the feminine strengths as well. Being is the feminine and doing is the masculine. So if you're able to feel your emotions, you're comfortable with your emotions, you're also using your feminine energy. But that's something for another video. What I want to share with you now is that if someone else is able to say something and you are going to be completely upset about it, a comment. So let's say someone will make a comment on your weight or on your skin condition, or a colleague can make a comment on your work. And instead of knowing that you're not feeling great about it, but processing that inside of you, you are getting upset. So you might be screaming, you might be crying. That is you not being fully in control of your emotions, because you are letting someone outside of you decide how you're going to feel and how you're going to act. And that's the one. Yes, people can influence the way that you feel. That's okay. But what are you going to do after? That's the thing that we want to be more in control of. We cannot let someone's words dictate how we're going to act. Yes, we might feel a certain way, but we cannot start acting crazy because of that. If someone wants to say something rude to you, let them say it. You're not going to spend your energy. You're not going to waste your precious time, energy on those people. You're going to say what you have to say, and you're going to leave the situation. You're not going to scream. You're not going to shout. You're not going to yell. You're going to keep your composure. And that's why it's so important to be emotionally intelligent. Another one I want to say is that you often, when people are saying negative things or people are being mean, I want you to understand that that person is also not feeling their best. And they are not in their most empowered state. Because think about it, someone who feels great about themselves, great about who they are and where they stand in life, they have no need to bring down someone else. So keep that in mind. I think this is also a bit of human psychology or emotional intelligence, knowing why people act the way that they act. Don't let someone who's not feeling great about themselves influence the way that you're going to act yourself. Okay? That's what I want to say about point number 2, be in control of your emotions, because that's very important if you want to cultivate feminine mystique. Number 3, cultivate inner confidence. Confidence radiates quietly when you are secure in who you are. Focus on building self-worth through self-care, personal growth, and nurturing your passions. This inner confidence will naturally enhance your allure. And that's the reason why self-care, taking care of yourself in different ways, focusing on your passions, having a hobby, is such an important part when it comes to your feminine journey. You want to start pouring back into yourself. You want to look at your strengths. I've said it in the past and I will continuously say this. I think that feminine energy and you being on your feminine journey, cultivating more femininity and elegance, this is self-development for women. This is a way that we can become more of the woman that we are meant to be. So don't think that you doing your hair and makeup, you getting a massage, you dressing the part, or you start taking tennis lessons or starting painting doesn't mean anything. All of these things that you're doing, they are building your confidence. They are showing you the woman that you are, how powerful you are, how beautiful you are, and how worthy you are. So the more confidence you have, the more inner confidence you have, and you do this by pouring back into yourself, the more it's going to show to others as well. A woman that has feminine mystique is a woman that is confident within herself. Number 4, elegantly enhance your appearance. You want to focus on presenting yourself with grace and style, without being overly revealing or flashy. Classic, well-chosen outfits that align with your personal style, along with subtle grooming, will help to convey refinement and sophistication. Women who cultivate feminine mystique are women that have this grace around them. They are classy, they are sophisticated, they're elegant. You don't have to look like everybody else. You can look classy, you can look elegant in your own way, but keep in mind, feminine mystique is classy. It's sophisticated. And I think that makes it so amazing, especially in today's day and age. Number 5, practice mindfulness and presence. Being fully present in conversations and situations creates an aura of calmness and grace. When you are mindful and centered, you naturally exude an inner peace that others find magnetic. And one of the best ways that you can do this is look people in the eye when you're talking to them. Another really nice tip is that when you know the name of someone that you have a conversation with, say that person's name in the conversation 1 or twice. It makes the person feel seen And it's a really nice way to show that you are present in the conversation and that you hear and you see the person. Number 6, pursue personal growth and self-discovery. The more you invest in personal development, learning, introspection, and self-discovery, the deeper and more interesting you become. Mystique grows when there are layers to who you are and you're constantly evolving. And that's actually just what I just mentioned. Feminine energy and you being on this journey of becoming the woman that you want to be is self-development. It's you growing into her, you getting more layers to yourself, you finding things that you find very interesting, things that you didn't even know you found interesting. You getting to know more things about yourself too, having new interests, meeting new people, becoming a better version of you. And I believe that feminine energy is one of the best ways that we can do this. Number 7, balance vulnerability and strength. Show strength in your boundaries and self-respect, but also be vulnerable and open when appropriate. This contrast adds depth to your personality and makes you more relatable, yet captivating. I think this is such a beautiful balance that we need to learn to cultivate. When can you be vulnerable and when do you need to show strength? When you are in the relationship with the right partner for you, you being vulnerable is okay. It's necessary in order for you to grow your relationship. When it comes to having more strength, I would say it's all about setting boundaries. When someone is crossing your boundary, this could be at work, this could be in your relationship with your friends, your family, you have to set boundaries and you need to let people know that this is my boundary, this is it, and you're not crossing this. And I think this is such an important balance that we need to learn to cultivate. Knowing when to be vulnerable, knowing when to have to set those boundaries and be strict and showing strength. The more you are on your feminine journey, the more you start loving yourself, respecting yourself, understanding what feminine energy is and what it looks like to you, the better you will become at this. And it's an important one if you want to cultivate feminine mystique. And number 8 is maintaining a sense of playfulness and joy. Being able to be playful and to have joy, this also brings a sense of youthfulness. And this is very attractive. So don't let that go. Keep holding on to your joy. Find things throughout your day that bring you joy, that make you happy. If it's you seeing a dog play in the park, if it's you seeing a funny video of kittens online, anything that brings you joy and pleasure, pay attention to it. It's an important trait to have, an important trait to hold on to. And there you have it, 8 ways that you can cultivate feminine mystique. Ladies, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I really liked making it. If you have anything you would like to share with me about this topic, please share it with me in the comment section below. And I would love to see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day, ladies. Bye.